Good day, I hope. Hello, you guys. Let's see if this is working. Every week it's something new and different. Good morning, good morning. Where are my comments? Are we recording? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see how we're doing. We're going to do something here. We're going to do a project here, hoping that we are live and that you see and hear us. I have this all set up. Okay, this says that I am live. Let's see if I have sound. I have this all set up for us, ready to go. And of course, this thing kept telling me that I didn't have, that there was an error. I don't know. I'm not sure why it was doing that. I had it all perfect ready, but here we are. I just want to make sure that we have sound because I don't know where my comments are. I hope you guys can see my comments. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Afternoon. This is afternoon. Okay. We are going to just go for it. Let me get something that we can create this on so that we can not mess up early on here. We are going for it. All right, I have sound. Hi, Nellie, I'm sorry. Hi, Nellie. I don't know where my comments are on my screen here, but I have sound, and that's all that matters for right now. Okay, hi, Nellie. How are you, love? Good seeing you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is bothering me that I don't have my chat up. I don't even know how to get my chat back. But nonetheless, we will go for it. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Me and YouTube and these streaming softwares, we're going to fight one way or the other eventually because they are causing me pain. I am here for it too today. I am all in on it. How are you? Okay. So what do we have to do today? We are going to bling out a project that we have, but before we can get there, we need to glitter this up. So we're going to glitter our project here. I'm going to get some of my little glitter that I like to use, and I'm going to use a piece of paper to do this, to bling this up as well. While we're getting everything else prepared, we will have this start to dry. So I'm going to go ahead with my matte Mod Podge, and I am going to put just a little bit. Obviously, have a hole in that. I don't know why. Good morning, Katina. How are you? Oh, you're fine. I'm glad you're here now. That's what matters. You're here with us right now, so don't worry about missing the other ones. In fact, I was telling Nellie that I had this all set up and ready for us, and something went awry in the course of me trying to hit record at 1 o'clock. So I'm a few minutes late myself. And now I just see that I don't have my comments up on the screen here on the side, so I'm going to have to look over on the YouTube that's playing here on the side of me and get your guys' comments as you say them. So bear with me if something goes slow and I miss it. Please forgive me, but we will try to get it as we are working the project here. Okay, so I am going to start out I cut this on our silhouette. Let that be first and foremost. I cut it on our silhouette, and the purpose of cutting it on our silhouette is so that I can have this done for us ahead of time. I wanted to have this done, and I'm just going to glitter this. I have my little pick tool that I have from, where did I get this? I think I got this off of Spellbinder. I think it was on clearance off of the Spellbinder website. So there we go. You can see that says Love Always. That little piece right there. So while that's drying on our first round, I am going to let this sit off to the side. I want to take off any extra glitter that I have on there. Look at how that is. This is just, we're going to turn this piece of vinyl into a glitter piece of vinyl. I know that we could, there are glitter vinyl that is out there, but some of them are thicker than I want it to be, and we're just going to turn that into a little piece of glitter vinyl. So we'll set this to the side and let it dry. I have a candle burning back there, so I don't want that to get damaged. Next, I'm going to take this jar that I found at the Dollar Tree. And let's take our tags off because you guys, I don't like tags on projects. It's like a huge pet peeve of mine. We have to take the tags off of items. I just don't like them on. And these Dollar Tree tags, they have some really good stick on the bottom of them. So sometimes you have to work really hard to get them off. In this case, I'm going to spray some isopropyl alcohol on the bottom of that. And I will take my spatula, because that didn't want to come off so friendly. And we'll just get it off of there. And if the alcohol doesn't work, then I'll use, the next thing will be some fingernail polish remover, 100% acetone. But it's coming off with that. People say you can use heat to get it off, and you absolutely can. I've done that before, but because we're on live, the heat will be, the dryer will be a little loud. So I'm going to just use what we have here, my alcohol, and get it off that way. And since it wants to be stubborn, the sticky stuff, we'll take some fingernail polish remover and get the rest of our goo stickiness off of there. There we go. That makes it better. All right. We're going to clean that up more anyway. So we'll take the jar, picked up from the Dollar Tree, set that aside. And this is some of the bling wrap that we've had before. I don't know if you guys have seen this bling wrap. Ordered it off of Amazon. And I am just going to go into the corner of my bling wrap. And we're going to draw a circle around it. This is a really easy Valentine's Day, any gift that you need to give to someone project. This is going to be super simple, and you can pick and choose the parts that you want to do, right? You don't have to do all that I am doing, but it is a simple, easy gift. I'm taking a pair of scissors that I have. This pair of scissors is an old pair, and I'm using an old pair because it makes it easier to cut. It doesn't damage my good scissors to cut this rhinestone paper or this rhinestone tacky paper. I'm also cutting inside of the circle that I made and trying to get it as straight as I can, because of course when you trace a circle, you're tracing it's a little larger, so I want to cut on the inside of the trace. With my scissors, it's a little rough because sometimes we're hitting rhinestones. All right, there we go. And that will fit right on there like that. Okay, cool. So let's get this out of the way. And we're now going to take our, top of this off of, this little stuff got stuck from another from just being in the same drawer with the rest of it. So I have to ask you guys this question. I think I have labeled myself with Crafter ADD or AHD. Crafter AHD. Look at how pretty that is. All right. I think I've labeled myself with Crafter AHD because I came down here to start to clean up some stuff. And in the middle of coming down to clean up, I noticed one item that needed to be cleaned up. So working on. So I said, okay, well, while I'm updating my silhouette, I will start working on cleaning up this one item. Before I knew it, I was sweeping the floor. I was updating the silhouette. I'd moved some things out of the way. We're going to put this around our edge here like this. So I'm measuring to see how much of this we need. I think we just need a strip of 4. And if a strip of 4 will give us not quite, I'm going to do a strip of 5. We're going to do a strip of 5. So we're going to cut off those 2 and then cut off a strip of 5. So yeah, I was like, before I knew it, I was doing all kinds of stuff that was not what I had come down here to do. And I think I I have a problem. I just keep go from one thing to another thing to another thing. And yes, all things got done, but like an hour and a half later, I needed to return back to the original one thing that I said I was coming down here to do. Do you guys ever do that? Hi, Vicky. My day is going great, my love. My day is going great. We are making a bling jar. It's going to be a love bling jar. And of course, because Valentine's Day is on Tuesday, you can absolutely use it for that. But this gift could be given at any time for a wedding gift, depending on what you fill it up with. For a anytime bling gift, if you have a bling kitchen. If you are a bling girl and your kitchen is a bling kitchen, you could use it for this gift. You could use it for that as well. So we're now just going to circle and center our mirrors around the edge of the lid. And we'll cut out another round. We know that we need a round of 5. Hello, Cassandra. Good to see you. Good to see you. I sent you an email on your family. Is that the only word you want, and do you want it in cursive? I can do that for you, and I will get that done. I'd like to say I'd do it today, but I was just telling everybody that I think I have craft ADHD. Like I start off doing one thing, and before you know it, I'm rounding off to a whole bunch of other things, which wasn't what I started to do. All right. So we have that, and we need this little bit of strip here. And if I line these up, I'm just going to do a dry fit before, so I can kind of get an idea of where this might be, where it might hit in order to, I think right there. We can cut it right there. This this diamond wrap bling, I get this off of Amazon as well. Yeah, that's a little, I'm going to have a little overlap on it, but we'll make it work. Just a little overlap. I might have to cut another row, but of course we can't cut the rows of the diamond, so we'll just have a little bit of overlap on it, but we will make that work. All right. Hello, and I'm going to take my time on this one. I'm not going to pull off the entire backing on this part of it so that I can have more time to work and squeeze this into play. I'm going to butt this up as close as I can onto my diamond wrap. The backing fell back on it. I'm gonna put this up as close as I can. All right, let's see. Butt that up and press it down, and then pull a little bit and press it down. I see I need a little bit more of the diamond wrap there. Got cut a little short inside of there. That's all right. We'll make it work. Press that down. So I have to tell you guys this funny story. My husband's going to kill me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He's in there preparing for his getting his man cave ready for his best friend to come over for Super Bowl party. And I love, yeah, we got a small overlap right there. Oh, it's really tiny. It's too tiny to cut the stones, but I'm going to pull these off because I don't want the overlap. I'd rather have this gap than that overlap. I'd rather have this gap right here, the small gap, than the overlap of the stones because I don't want anybody to get injured with that overlap. And I will figure out something to do with that small gap in a minute. All right, there we go. So anyway, he's getting everything ready for his party. His friends coming over. And I noticed that he has the furniture polish. And I said to him, "What are you getting ready to do with the furniture polish?" And he says, "Well, I'm going to wipe down my leather couches." And I said, "No, honey, you don't want to use the furniture polish for that because it's leather couches." And he goes, "Yeah, it says furniture polish." And I said, "Yeah, but it means for like wood. If you use the furniture polish on your leather couch, you guys are going to be sliding off of there and it's going to ruin your furniture." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And it was so cute that it was hilarious to me. And I thought, well, I was trying not to discourage him from doing the work that he was doing. But I said, and by the way, if you use the furniture polish on your leather couch, you're going to have grease all over your friend's clothes when they stand up because this is really for wood. And he was like, "Okay, well, I'll figure out something else to do." And I'm like, "Honey, up there's a thing called, we have a jar of leather cleaner." And he says, "Yeah, but it's just a little bit in there." And I said, "Use it till it's gone. Like, use it up anyway." So I guess he went upstairs to get it because it was time for me to start the show. But he has this thing about stuff when it's almost gone. He won't use it. He will only use stuff when it's like all totally brand new. And I'm like, you better use that furniture polish up there and use that stuff that's designed for the leather cleaner and not, you can get over that little gotta use all new stuff. So funny to me. I am thankful that he's doing it and I don't have to do it, but I definitely don't want him to use the wrong thing and ruin his friends' clothing when they come over. So there we go. We fill this little piece in with a little bit of the rhinestone top from up there. It's going to be great. It will be fine, and it will fit onto our piece of, onto our jar. Great. And we can also fill in a little bit more of this part that got cut off. Too much got cut off there. Fill that in. Hello, Karen. How are you? I'm on here crafting and making us a bling jar. I love this diamond wrap paper. Find it from Amazon. And I'm just filling in a spot where I cut it a little too short. So we're going to just fill this in with hot glue on the side and tuck these in as well. Let's put a little bit of hot glue in here. Guess I need a hot glue stick. I dropped something on the floor. I don't know what it was. You guys are quiet today. How are things going for you? Did you guys have a successful week? I am almost finished with all of my Valentine's Day orders. I have just one more set, which was a last minute order that someone placed that I have to get done today. And I only have a few more of those. Oh, I'll show you. They're making Survivor Kit. Good morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that go? It's not telling me that it went. Oh, you're kidding me. Let me go over there and see what's going on. Is that still on? What in the world? I told you when I got on today, it was all kind of different new problems that I was having today because it kept telling me when I clicked to say the live to go to my live, it kept saying you're not streaming on YouTube. It wasn't streaming on YouTube. So I had to quickly try to set up a whole new thing to create a new opportunity to get it to connect to my live. And now you're saying that the live was going, which is very disappointing because I'm not sure what's going on with um, OBS, and YouTube in my live. I'm sorry about that. I'm so glad you told me. I don't see it in I'm looking now and I don't see it in my history on my channel. It's not even in my channel history. Is it still going? Can you tell me that is if that live is still up and going? Let me see if I can delete this. I don't know what's happening with this. It's so sad. You guys should have you're okay, you're gonna go check. We all left natural. Thank you. I don't know what in the world. Is it even open? Is that live open? It shouldn't even be Lord Jesus help me. That is so cray. That is so crazy. I don't even understand why it would be up and open, but let me see if I can go to it and delete it. It's not even showing up in my box or my group of content. That is so interesting. Anyway, I'm making these survivor kits for someone's doing them for Valentine's. I believe is what she wanted them for, and it's a survivor kit for how to survive love. And so when you open the box, that's the inside of the box. And they're going to put all of their little gifts and stuff inside of there for their guests to their party. So that is what I am working on next for a friend or for a customer who is also a friend. Um, yeah. I'm not sure what happened, you guys. I apologize. I am glad that you found me here. I I don't know what's going on. It's on my end, it still says upcoming. It's not showing that that video is even connected. It just says upcoming. So I don't know what happened. That's really weird, but I'm glad you told me. And yet another opportunity for me to improve my video connection editing skills. So I will do that um, next time. But thank you for jumping off of there and coming over here and hanging out with me here. So yeah, that's all I can say. That is all I got on that one. That's all I got. No, it's not up anymore. Okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kate. Okay, so we've got this. This is where we're at. This is our lid to our jar. We've got a little bit of diamond bling coming down the side. It's very, very, very I mean, minor. You can hardly even notice it where the gap was, but the jar lid, everything there is beautiful. Now we're going to bling out the jar itself. And so I have my love stick, and before we started, I think it was just me and Miss Nellie at the time, because you guys were probably over in that other video. We were working on creating, blinging out our letter. This says always. So Miss Nellie, let's see if we got it to work, and it's dry. And to stop the glitter fallout, I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on top of it after I move it over. Now this will be unique because we've got glitter everywhere on here. So we're going to just try to do this without ruining it. And stop right now, Sharon, because I see already that I'm getting ready to mess up. So I don't want to mess this up. Don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to try to scrape some of this glitter off of here that's on the backing. Do not want to mess up our letter, our word. Okay. Don't want to mess it up. We're going to take love. Now, if you're doing this, why don't you go ahead and use a full piece of transfer tape. I'm just using what I had quickly over to the side and left over. And I'm that kind of crafter. I try to use things up instead of finding new. So I'm taking some alcohol and I'm just going to spray the jar, clean it up a little bit, and find a place where I want to be my front. And actually, in fact, I'm going to go right here where this little piece where it's connected together and make it look like that's on purpose, right? So we're going to make this our front. We're going to take our word love. I'm glad you found me too, sis. I'm glad you found me too. All right. Oh, don't do that. Don't stick to there. There we go. Well, we know it's going to stick well. And we're going to do love here. Eyeballing for evenness. Eyeball queen over here. I'm the eyeball queen. I'm the eyeball queen, sis. We eyeballed it for evenness. And let's find our little pin, our little pick pin here. Pick that up. And I'm holding our paper down, our vinyl down. This is Oracle 365 that I am using. It is a permanent vinyl. Once it is adhered to the object, it becomes permanent. It can get wet. You can wash it or wipe it down. So it's perfect for this jar because if you have, depending on where the individual will place the jar, if it gets dirty, they would want to wipe it down. So that's perfect for this. I'm putting these so my jar doesn't roll. And then we're going to bring in our little baby here. Let's see. This, I think, will give us a little bit of challenge to get off of there because of the glitter. But we're still going to try it. I might need to get a new piece of, yeah, that's just picking up the excess glitter. Let me get a new piece of this tape. Let's get a new piece of this tape. It will be stickier than the reused piece. Got stuff everywhere. Are you guys going to watch the Super Bowl? Are you going to watch the Super Bowl and watch Miss Rihanna perform? How about that? Are you going to? Okay, let's see here now. Varnish this down. And let's flip it over. Do a little bit more varnishing on it. Somehow, this is going to work. This is going to work. Sometimes you got to let the craft project know that you are going to work. You are not going to not work. You're going to work, sis. Come on. Maybe? Yeah? I have faith in you. Can you have faith in yourself? It doesn't even want to come off the paper now. You're going to watch the Super Bowl, Nelly? Yeah. I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl per se, but I am going to watch the halftime show. I will watch the halftime show and looking forward to that. I have a couple of, like I said, I got an order that I have to finish. And if I get that done in time, then I might sit down and, that's a lie. I'll be working on something else. I already know that. I ain't going to even tell that lie. I already know me. I can't sit down long enough and watch that game like that. All right, you guys, this is not working out the way that I wanted it to. But I am trying to stick with it. I'm trying not to leave it. But if it continues to be a challenge, then I might have to recut this. Because this is not, yeah, it's not working out the way I wanted it to. All right. We are going to recut that. That sucks because I really wanted to have that on there in a blingy format without using, I didn't want to use glitter paper or, glitter vinyl. I wanted to use that piece of vinyl with just a little light bit of glitter on it. So that really stinks that it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. And now I have to find, hold on you guys, I've got to get some more vinyl because I had it all here, and like everything else, stuff is taking legs and walked away from me. Taking legs and walked away. Yeah. Huh. I don't want to use that. Man, I really wanted that to work. I really wanted that to work. And I'm sad that it didn't, but I guess I could use some. No, I don't want to use that. I want to use Oracle 6. I want to use a 651 because it can get wet, right? Like you can make a car bumper sticker out of this, and it will stay on your car. I made a Classy Shade Designs decal for my window on my car, and it stayed on there very well. So I know that it will. In fact, it's still on the back of my car. I know that it will. It can make it through water, and that's why I wanted to use that. Where some of the vinyl decals that you use from like Cricut or any of those others that are just used for basically designed for inside use won't be able to sustain getting wet. And so that's why I wanted to use the 651 Oracle vinyl. So I'm going to just cut out a new piece really quick. You'll hear the machine being loud behind me, but we'll go with it. This, let's see what's happening. Karen, right, me too. Is this one, Cassandra, a good craft with me project if I had given you this stuff ahead of time? Yes. I hate when things grow legs and walk away. So, okay. So this is going to be cool. It's going to work out, you guys. I think every week I say this. This is live crafting, Nothing's perfect. Live crafting is like that. If I don't get mad at myself, I cut that whole thing on a different cutter. Lord have mercy. I think what's wrong with me? Something is wrong with me today. That entire thing cut with nothing behind me. This is ridiculous. Y'all come on. Can we have a moment of prayer? Let us have a moment of prayer. I cut it up here. Do y'all see a mat in that one? There's no mat in this one. I cut the whole thing up there. And the mat is in this one down below. The mat is right here. And I cut it up on the wrong machine. Have mercy, Jesus. I got to be living my life better than this. Y'all come on. A moment of prayer. Help your sister get her mind together. Help your sister get her mind together. What is wrong with me? Okay, we got it on the right machine now. We got it on the right machine now. I'm telling y'all, this is natural crafting. When we do it together in this hour, it's natural crafting. Sad. Sad, sad. And in my mind, the way my mind was set up is this project was only going to take about a half an hour. I say that all the time. Y'all see my wires, I get my braces off in 3 weeks. I get my braces off in 3 weeks, you guys. Pray for me there too. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. We got this cut out again. I'm trying to be really careful because I'm so used to just throwing stuff up on the backdrop back there, but I got a candle burning, so I don't want to mess around and accidentally put paper up there, and y'all have to call 911 and Prayer House. All right. Just the life of a crafter. How many machines do you have? Too many machines. You're absolutely right. I have 3. Well, I have 2 Silhouette Cameo 3s. I have a Silhouette Cameo 4. I have a Silhouette Cameo Plus, and I have a Cricut Air Explorer 3, I believe. And you're right. At times I have too many machines trying to keep up. But when I have large customer orders that take a lot to cut, I am very thankful that I have more than one machine. Because sometimes the biggest part of projects to me is not the putting them together. It's the designing and cutting. And if I have just one machine, it takes a long time to cut multiple, especially if they have lots of little pieces to them. So like for this project that I'm working on right here, for these wallets, I had to cut all of these pieces, the glitter, the back pieces, the side pieces, and the base itself. I cut the base itself. And then, of course, I cut all of these little bitty pieces to put on it. And I could get it all done on, like I could load up a machine for the glitter, right? And I could have the settings ready for the glitter. I could load up the machine for the cardstock and have those settings done. So I like having the multiple machines until I do something that you guys just witnessed me do, and that's cut to the wrong dang on machine. So, yes, it's sad. All right, so here we go. We got it finally. And now let's try this again. Let's put that there. And we are going to line this up. I'm going to stand up so I can make sure I get it lined up right. I know y'all heard that. I'm going to line this L. Will go inside of here. Don't breathe, don't talk. Don't breathe, don't talk. There we go. There we go. Finish it on. Fill it off to the side and low. Low and slow to the side is the way that I like to go. Low and slow to the side. Yes. Oh, it turned out. Okay. How's that look? Good? Good so far? Good so far? Okay. And here we go. I know y'all didn't think I was just going to let that black be black on there without doing anything to it to glam it up. So guess what we're going to do now? We are going to quickly, we might not be able to finish it on the live, but we are going to bling out our love. I am using some Liquid Fusion as my glue to place my stones. And I think this is the S. What size are these? These are probably the S. I don't know. I don't know what size they are. Because I can't tell if the number gets larger, does the stone get larger or smaller? I think it's the reverse on these. We're going to bling this out like this. This is going to be gorgeous, ladies. And I might also outline it in the black rhinestones, but that will make it really look nice. Now, you don't have to do this portion of the project if you decide that this is something you want to duplicate. You do not have to do the rhinestone, add the rhinestones to it. This is me being extra. This is me being really extra, and you don't have to do this part. You can absolutely stop at just giving the gift away with the letters on it. You can do it any color you want. Doesn't have to say love. If you have a silhouette machine or a Cricut machine, you can cut the letters out however you want to cut them out. In fact, you can buy letters from the Dollar Tree, and you can put the words on as you would wish from the Dollar Tree, and decorate your glass that way. What is Liquid Fusion? Liquid Fusion is this. Liquid Fusion is a heavy duty, resistant, water resistant, heat resistant, UV resistant. When you create cups or make cups, this is some really good adhesive glue that I like to use when I rhinestone. I think you guys I've done a couple of, I know for sure that I've done some rhinestone projects where I was finishing up one on a live, and I just kind of turned the camera on and talked to you guys on a Friday night while I was rhinestoning a cup. And so I like to use this Liquid Fusion to do that. It dries fast. That's very important if you're rhinestoning, because you want something that will not allow your stones to slip and slide as you're working on them. And that's one thing you want to be careful with when you are rhinestoning a project, the stones moving on you. Something like this we would be able to see and catch right away, because they would be out of place on the L if they started moving. But yeah, so I like to use Liquid Fusion. And because I'm getting old, I need to get some new glasses, of which I have ordered, but I just use 2 pairs sometimes so that I can see what I'm doing. And y'all can talk about me if you want to. It's okay. It won't hurt my feelings much. Much. But I need to be able to see. and I couldn't see. I'm sorry if I'm out of camera shot for you right now. I just wanted to press these down. Make sure everything is lined up even. Up, see that? Move that one. Line everything up even. That's what that's going to look like when I finish blinging that out. Let's see if I turn off a light. How does that look? That's going to be super cute, you guys. Super cute. Oh my gosh. Non-toxic? Let me see. I think it is. It definitely has no fumes. You can use it indoors or outdoors. It's best on porous surfaces, non-oily surfaces such as wood, stones, unglazed ceramic fabrics, and more. It says can be used to adhere non-porous surfaces when you use on small projects. Allow low heat to if you put low heat on it, it'll help it dry faster. And then it says to allow like 24 hours for it to set up and completely dry before you utilize your project. So I love it. I think it's really good. And this is the only thing that I use for my cups when I'm working on cups. When I'm blinging out cups, that is. I know some people use epoxy. Epoxy has a short dry life, or yeah, a short working time. So I like to use items that will give me a little bit more of a working time to it. This is not a sponsored video, so I'm just telling you guys what I use. I don't want anybody to come in and think I'm trying to sell something. I am not sponsored to tell you or share the information with you that I just shared was all from the opinion of Sharon Tucker. Take it for what it's worth. Take it for what it's worth. However, owners of Liquid Fusion, if you would like to sponsor me, I am open. I'm here for it. I am here for it. You use it too, Karen, to bling out your glasses. And thank you for praying for me, Vicky. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's good stuff. Um, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. I know sometimes that people, when they are on videos, and they're trying to get a product sold because they've taken on a product deal, they will, promote as they should if they're being paid for something. But I am not being paid for this. I am telling you my honest and open opinion about it. Now, with that said, I purchased mine off of Amazon the second time I bought it. The first time, so there you go. That's how you know I really liked it. I bought it more than once. The first time I was able to find it at Joann Fabrics, but that was before the pandemic, and it lasted a long time. And the second time that I bought it, I couldn't find it at Joann Fabrics anymore, and I was able to find it on Amazon. It was a little bit more expensive on Amazon, believe it or not, but I was willing to pay for it because I like it that much. Liquid Fusion is your go-to. Good, yeah. I will use. I have some stones to fix my rings. Oh, okay, yeah, try it out. Try it out. Tell us what you think about it. I am hoping that I will be able to get Cassandra's name on her chopping board today. I'm hoping, Cassandra. I might not, though, because with my husband having his little gathering, the epoxy smell probably will be less inviting to the young men in the space, and then I get in trouble. So I might have to wait till tomorrow to put your name on it, but I'm definitely going to get that done for you and get it shipped over to you. I see a small little piece of something on there. There we go. What are you guys thinking so far? I am thinking it is gorgeous. I'm going to use some smaller stones right in here and in here to finish this part out, but I cannot let it go without bling on it. Let's see. Yeah. Look at me thinking. I get quiet when I'm thinking. Oh, you guys, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is so, you can do this. This is such a easy, simple gift. Very glamorous to give to anybody, and no one else has to you can use whatever colors you want. No one else will be able to give them the same gift. They will definitely know and remember that this came from you. And you know, this is one, sometimes when you have things that are crafted, sometimes they can look cheap and cheesy. This isn't cheap or cheesy. This is very cute. Very cute. I love it. All right, so I'm not going to be able to finish the letters online. I am using, let's see. So this little pack that I have, let's bring this forward. It came with several different sizes, but of course it's not marked because of where it comes from. But this is what I believe. These are like, I think these are 20s, right? And I'm not using those. Those are large ones. I've used up all of what I think these are 10s, maybe. I'm not quite positive. And then it goes down from there. So the ones that I'm using to do the love with is this size right here, which might be if this is 10, this would be 8, maybe a 6 or a 7, and then this one right next to it. And these right here are just ridiculous, too small for anybody to even see or think. So those are really fill-in ones right there. But I'm using this little size right here. I'll put it on my hand so you can see. That's the size I'm using. I don't know if that helps or hurts, but it's not very big. It's actually it's actually the perfect size. So I got 2 rows of stones on each. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Don't mess it up, Sharon Tucker. All right, my stones weren't quite dry, but I got them back. I recovered it. All right, now I am going to, yes. The question that I am saying yes is, can the jar be washed with the stones on it? Yes, that's why I like to use the liquid fusion, because the liquid fusion, it dries clear and it's water resistant now. And this is what I do I use this on all of my bling cups, and I don't have a bling cup down here. But what you want to do when you use the liquid fusion, and if you give this as a gift, you want to let them know you can't microwave it. You don't want it to sit in water. You just want to clean it up, wash it off, and then dry it out. That's what you want to do with it. Clean it up, wash it off, dry it out. And I usually pat my mine dry so that I can, oh, I got an extra one out here. This must be meant for me to throw it away. Oh, God. I'm going to blow this candle out so I can rest my mind. Yep, so the liquid fusion, do you get them online? Let's see. Hello, Joe. Let's see. Can the jar be washed with the stones in it? Yep, I've answered that one. Hello, everyone. Hi, Joe. Do you get them online, or did you already have had in your store? Are you talking about the stones, Karen? Are you talking about the stones? Did I buy the stones online? Isn't that pretty, you guys? I love it. Love always. I'm going to keep doing it while we're talking if you don't mind. The stones I already had, but I did order them off of Amazon. My stones that I sold in my store are a little bit larger than the ones that we have that I'm showing you here. So I did not use my own stones that I had. But these I ordered off of a package on Amazon. And I just went with clear stones. I just like clear. Some people like AB. The AB stones are the ones that when you look at them a little different, when you look at them from a different angle, they give you kind of like a pink or a blue hue. They have multicolors in them. I just like the clear stones. To me, they are, what's my name? Classy shade. They're classier, just the clear. So that's where I got mine, off of Amazon. Yep. What other questions do we have? The jars for, thank you, thank you. See, Katina has 2 cups with the bling and epoxy, and she's saying hers hasn't come off yet. Yeah. It really, when you have cups, even if you have, I've done a couple of glitter cups for Katina. She's ordered from me. And when you have them, if you just take care of them properly with the cleaning maintenance, they last a really long time. You probably will get tired of the cup before the cup starts to look bad or go bad. So, but the way you care for it is really good. Even if you buy them from a different store, you don't want to put them in the microwave. Those metal cups anyway, you don't want to microwave them. It's not good. The heat from the or not microwave, the heat from the dishwasher will ruin the exterior of the cup, even if it's a painted cup. So you always want to hand wash them. Always want to hand wash them. I go the extra step and pat it dry. I don't allow it to air dry or manually. I manually dry it. So if you do those things, if you take the extra precautions to care for your cup, it will last you a long time, and you will be happy with your purchase. And it really doesn't take much time. Now, if you have an epoxy cup that someone created for you, those cups you don't want to leave out in the heat, in the sun, because the epoxy will soften from heat and sun. So you definitely want to, if it's a warm area, you want to take it inside with you into the AC, but you definitely don't leave it in the heat or the sun because the epoxy will soften. I hope that helps. And I hope that you guys make this. So who thinks that they will do something similar? It doesn't have to be the same with this little Dollar Tree jar. This jar came $1.25. $1.25, but it doesn't look like that now, does it? It doesn't look like $1.25 now. Little dot of liquid fusion and one little small diamond at the top here. Oh my God, you guys, that's so pretty. This jar is so gorgeous. All right, we have one letter left to do. Might as well do it, and then I'm going to get off of here because I told my husband 1 o'clock I'd be done because he wants to run the vacuum. He's party ready. He's getting party ready. All right, we just have a little E to go. Isn't that elegant, Karen? This is such a great gift. You can give this $1 and no one would ever know that it cost you to purchase the jar $1.25 and all the other stuff you might have at home. If you don't have this bling wrap or the diamond wrap, you could use just glitter. Just glitter it up. right? I guess the moral of the story is that we can find inexpensive ways to craft and create gifts for our loved ones and our friends, or just sit this on your table and your desk and allow people to get them some bling candy out of here. What kind of candy should I put in it? I like the red right now because it's representing Valentine's. But what should I do? What could I do? You could do M&Ms. Oh, wow. Pink M&Ms in this would be cute. Don't you think that? A bag of pink M&Ms. It'll go with your decor on your vanity. Well, I tell you what, sis. I tell you what. If you want to pay to have it shipped to you, I will send it your way, my love. Just email me and I will send it your way. I just all you have to do is cover the shipping because I don't know what that would cost, but if you want it, you can definitely have it. Candy and all. You know me. I am not. I will bless, bless, bless. I gotta send my I gotta do my thing for Cassandra that I'm sending to her. I gotta ship that out and send that. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. It's one of these where I'm like, I know I need to stop, but I just want to see it all the way to the end. And I just want to see what it looks like at the end, but I know that I need to stop. But I'm not going to. I'm going to finish it out. A few more stones and we will be done. What do we have? Sounds like a plan. I got you, boo. You know, I got you. I got you. This is so pretty. So I was cleaning up my craft room the other day and I went through we categorized and organized all of the glitters that we have left. Not in a million days did I realize that we had so much. We still have tons and tons of glitter left. So that means two things. I will either start giving more away or put it on an extreme discount to get rid of it. So before you guys, if you need any glitter, every color possible, don't buy it. Email me. Let's talk. Email me. Let's talk. All right. We're getting to the end, you guys. We are getting there. Up. I want a little more gap in between my E and the top there. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. What do you think? Let me shut this light off. This one, no, that's wrong one. This one. Wow. Is that not pretty or what? That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it after I promised it away. I'm emptying the candy out of it just so you could see what it's like without the backdrop of the red candy. You guys, that is beautiful. Let me know if you try this at home. This is something you can try at home. I know everything always says, don't try this at home. But let me know if you try this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. There's our top with the little rhinestone, with the stone paper. And there's our sides. It's beautiful. You can put anything in this. Cotton balls. You could do candy makeup. It could sit on your dresser like Katina said earlier. You could do almost anything inside of this little Dollar Tree jar. Wow. All right, you guys, that is it for tonight, unless you have questions. Yes, actually I do. Let me flip over here so we can see each other. Yes, I do leave the liquid fusion in this syringe. And what I do so that it doesn't clog my syringe up is I take one of these long stick pins. Oh, where are we at? I take a long stick pin with the ball on the end of it. And I stick it in the tip. So that's how I do that. And then I leave it sitting down like this so that it doesn't clog up inside of my tube. But I leave it in here. This has been in here for like a month and a half now. This because I haven't used that amount. So I do leave it in there. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Let's see. Any other questions for our crafting project today? Nothing? All right, so next week, let me put this back on here. Next week, we are going to, I believe, my goal is to, next week, my goal is to work on, I want to make some golden eggs. And so if you want to do it with me, let me show you what you will need if you want to pick these items up to make the golden eggs. Now, you know you'll need any kind of bling that you want and have. Personal bling choice. Whatever you want. Personal bling choice. But you're going to need a couple of these packages of eggs from the Dollar Tree. Put them under here. A couple of these packages. I have this size 6 size, and then the smaller size, which has 8 of them in it. So this size has 6 or 8, and this size has 6. I'm going to have some wood sticks to use as picks as we do them, and we're going to make some golden bling eggs out of these next Sunday. So if this is something that you would like to do while we craft together, please pick these up at the Dollar Tree while they have them now. All right. I am glad you learned something today, Elisa, because I learned a lot too. And one of them is that I had butterfingers today. That I had butterfingers. You guys, thank you so much for finding your way over here, for hanging out a little bit longer with me. I'm not sure what happened with the video on the other side. I'm not going to keep apologizing for it because I have, and I know you guys forgive me, and I appreciate you for that. We will just keep looking in the windshield instead of the rearview mirror and keep life moving forward. One thing we know is that challenges come to help us grow. And because of that, we will be better for it. I will see you next Sunday in our next video. Oh, by the way, I put up on YouTube earlier today a 7-minute video that says 3 easy quick gifts. Go watch that video for me. Share it with your friends. I'm working to grow and gain my channel to a different level this year, and I would love your support in helping get there. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'll see you next week. Bye.